Hi guys, it's me again, looking crazy. So I've been wanting to film this video for a long time, and I was waiting for the right time or waiting to have more time. And as we know, how life goes, doesn't work that way. You kind of have to do things as they come to you because it's never going to be the right time. You're waiting for a sign, you're not really going to get it. So here it is. There's the video that kind of went really viral. I'm sorry I'm out of breath. I'm like running around trying to get ready and be able to do things before my kids come running in here. But yeah, so I filmed that video of the kind of talking about the state of the world, right? And it went viral unexpectedly. I think I mentioned this in my last video. I filmed that in like 5 minutes, again, because I was scared that my kids were gonna come into the room as I was filming it. So I was trying to do it very quickly and kind of get it out of the way. But yeah, that one went really viral. As a matter of fact, today I found out that General Michael Flynn reposted it, which is amazing. So yeah, I wanted to tell the story about how that video came to be, because it is quite an interesting story, and it is a little bit of a moment on my end. Am I allowed to say a curse on this? Am I gonna have to bleep that out? I might bleep that out just in case. But anyway, so I've been on Telegram for quite some time, and I absolutely love Telegram because it is a great way to get information out there, share information, and there's an amazing community of patriots on Telegram, which I love. So there's this one channel, and I did ask her permission for me to share the name of her channel. So it's Army Girl on Telegram. She's amazing. I want to say she's like the first channel I go to for information every day. And you know, I usually do it at night because I work so much during the day, but Army Girl, you are amazing. So I will say she shared that the script, essentially, was a story. Someone had written a story about what I made the video about. And you can probably hear my kids in the background. I apologize for that. This is like the raw me. This YouTube channel is the raw me. So anyway, so she posted it, and it got not like, it didn't get as much attention as most of the other things that she posts. So I just want to make sure I'm still filming. And I was like, people need to hear this. This is amazing. So I literally took it, I wrote it down, and I filmed myself reading it because I just thought it was so important. And when she posted it, she said it was written by Ben Stein. And, you know, a bunch of people in the chat were talking about, wow, Ben Stein wrote this? That's amazing. He's so great. And listen, I will say Ben Stein is amazing. You know, he's been around forever, and not just from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, right? He was a speechwriter for many presidents, and he's very well spoken. He's a very smart man. I mean, of course, I would believe this man could have written something so brilliant. So I tried looking on the internet to see if there was, you know, a place where he wrote it or a place where he said it, and I just couldn't find it. I tried to research it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take their word for it. So I posted, and then all of a sudden, a couple days later, it's everywhere. Completely unexpected, it's everywhere. And so now I'm like, oh God, I should probably find a way to reach out to Ben Stein and give him credit for this. So I actually went on his Twitter, and I said, hey, I made a video about this speech you wrote. I want more information on it. It's going viral. And, you know, I gave you credit for it. I put your picture in the background. Nothing, no response, right? So then I'm like, okay, I need to find a way to reach him. So I keep Googling, keep researching, and I actually found his manager. So I'm like, great, this woman based out of California. So I reach out to her, no response. I email her, and I get her cell phone number, and I text her, and I call her, and I'm like, really need to talk to you about this video. And would you believe it? She butt dials me one day, literally butt dialed me back. And I can hear in the background that it was a butt dial, and she wasn't expecting it, so I call back. I'm like, hey, I've been trying to reach you. So I finally get to speak with her, and I explained the video, and I said, you know, I want to get more information about this. It's really going out there. And at that point, it had been shared by Larry Elder, and it was starting to go everywhere. So I was like, I explained that to her, and I said, you know, I just want him to be aware that it's kind of out there. She said, okay, let me speak to him, and I'll get back to you. She did. So she speaks to Ben Stein. She calls me back, and I guess I made it clear that I was the one that made the video, but I guess because she's probably like when she called me, she was with people, I could tell, so she wasn't necessarily listening, and she might have missed that part. She calls me back thinking that I was just someone that knew of this video. She didn't realize I was the poster of the video. And she's like, oh yeah, I spoke to Ben and he is like, I didn't write that. I don't even drink coffee. Because in the beginning of the video, it says like, as I have my morning coffee, right? So now I'm like, oh shoot. So I'm like, listen, I wasn't aware of that. If you need me to make a retraction, please let me know. And she just kind of like brushed me off. So I'm like, goodness gracious, like now I feel like an idiot. I'm over here with this video giving credit to Ben Stein, have his picture in the background, and I'm like, he's gonna kill me. Like, I had no idea that he didn't write this, and that's why I was like, you know what? Lesson learned, do your due diligence ahead of time before posting anything, because you never know what's gonna go viral, right? So this is my plea to Ben Stein. I apologize for putting it out there and saying that it was you. I mean, the words were great. Whoever wrote that, I would like to give you credit, so please let me know. But yeah, it's kind of already out there, so it was hard to retract it or take it back. But consider this my retraction of putting it out to Ben Stein. I believe, though, a lot of people kind of missed that I was saying, giving credit to Ben Stein. A lot of people were like, why is Ben Stein in the background of this video? Because I didn't actually say it in the video, I just kind of read it. But whoever wrote it, it's brilliant. It's really great. So anyway, I had to cut a piece out of there. I know I gotta sneeze. Probably gonna have to cut this out too. Oh, sorry. Okay. I don't know if I'm cutting out the sneeze. Okay, sorry. I had to sneeze there. So anyway, you know, there are a lot of great things out there that people miss because it's too long to read, which is why I appreciate platforms like TikTok. Although, you know, we know the background of TikTok and how they censor us and why they censor us. I do believe that getting the word out there however we can is very important. And, you know, it is sad because on my Instagram, for example, I am shadow banned completely, have been since week 1, where literally no one can tag me. My husband tries to like, and my friends like try to type my IG handle into the search bar and they can't even pull me up, and these are my people, right? It's bad. Like, no one can tag me. It's horrible. And same thing on Twitter. Truth Social, thank goodness, hasn't censored people, or that I know of, but I'm not censored there. And hopefully YouTube doesn't do it, but I've heard that they do it too. So it is sad, the state of the world that we live in, and I will tell you, the more people that wake up to reality and question the narrative, the harder it's gonna be for them to silence us. So thank you to everyone that supports people like me, and thank you to everyone that's gotten the nerve and the balls to actually get out there and speak their truth and say what they believe is, you know, important, and have a passion for making this world better. That's really why we do what we do. And I think the more of us that there are, the better the world's gonna be. So thanks for watching. I didn't want to make this too long, but yeah, follow me for more. Have a great day.